Morning from Singapore. So I have a sometimes in life you come across people that at work or even friends, even family that you just get triggered by them. You get they do some stuff or you just feel like there is some sort of tension, not really animosity, but it's just not getting along well, right? You're feeling a little bit like they're stepping into your boundaries, they're stepping into your field, and you don't feel like yourself anymore. You feel a little bit overwhelmed and troubled. So, what do I do in those circumstances? So, I have two advice for you. One advice is awareness, the fact that you are aware that you're feeling troubled is already a good thing. So thumbs up. This awareness is going to carry you far because you're realizing that this person or this circumstance is stepping into your field. So good for you. You could carry some crystals like onyx, the black ones, tourmaline, or even tiger eye to protect your field, okay, your boundaries. So they are very protective stones, and of course you activate those stones and crystals before you carry them around. It could be a bracelet, pendant, or just a loose crystal that you carry, but use it as a reminder for you to stay in your integrity. So hold the crystal and meditate with it and let it remind you to remain integral, okay, to yourself, and that you're not doing anything against your willpower. That's one. It is effective, but there's another method that's more powerful. And this other method is tried and tested. I've already done it. It works. And it's none other than loving kindness. So loving kindness meditation that you can practice. And I'll tell you as well when is the best time to practice it. So how it works is that how if you send a text out like an SMS or WhatsApp, and then the other person ding gets the message, right? Okay. So when you're feeling troubled by somebody, it's either that person is sending you these waves of animosity and you receive it. Even before they've actually done anything to you or said anything to you, you've already felt their animosity. There's a little friend here. Hee, she wants to say hi. And of course you feel it, and then that's why you're kind of like reacting to their feelings of insecurity or their feelings of whatever they're projecting out to you. So it could be that there's always a reason why you kind of like feel like your friend or this person, your family, is behaving in a strange way that you're not getting the good vibes, right? Your colleague, your boss, whoever. So you need to protect your field, but if we keep doing the bouncing game where they send these feelings, project out these insecurities or these jealousy feelings or anger feelings, you're not good enough feelings, and then you're reacting and projecting it back to them, and it goes ding and dong and dong and ding, it's not going to solve any issue. It'll just escalate and get bigger and bigger, and at the end of the day, really, life is not worth it, to be lost in this game of it's not even anger, this game of judgment, I would say. It's not worth it, really. But how do I stop it? How do I negate? How do I transmute? How do I transform it? What I do is I write that person's name on a piece of paper. I choose the color I wish, so I'm using a bit of my creativity. I could use crayons, and then I would draw an image around it, either a circle of light around it, so just use a yellow crayon. I'll just circle it or draw a heart, whatever. But then I would say in my head that, you know, this person, let's call this person a name, like Ellie, okay? Ellie is a pure soul. Because really, everyone is a pure soul. At heart, at soul, we are all pure. So Ellie is a pure soul. Ellie has a beautiful heart. Because we all do as well, really. We have all beautiful hearts. So Ellie has a beautiful heart. Ellie has a pure soul. You could say that Ellie's habit energies are different from mine. Because that's true too. You know, she might have, or he might have, a bit of a different habit energy pattern from you. Ellie has a different karmic, you know, experience from me, and you can say that out as well. But, you know, I only wish the best for Ellie. And this is the most important part. From this moment onwards, the relationship and rapport between Ellie and myself is established in love and light. You can say all this in your own words, in your own language, but really it's like 他是一个好人，他的心很好，还有他的态度，他的想法可能跟我不一样，但是从这个时间开始呢，我们两个之间的那个 relationship 是 based on love and light. Okay, like a little bit in Chinese. I'm just saying it in my own language so that you can see how you can transform the words. But really, it's to acknowledge that they have a pure soul, they have a good heart, but they have a different background, different mentality, different habit energies, sanskar in Sanskrit. But from now onwards, our relationship is based on love, on light, on patience, on forgiveness. And having said this, you will see you're now sending these rays of light out to Ellie. And that is a beautiful protection because Ellie is going to receive it subconsciously. That's going to change your rapport. So therefore, the best moment to influence people subconsciously and channel these thoughts to them and pay attention is very early in the morning. So if you can wake up between 3 to 5 a.m., that's the best time because this is the divine hours where, you know, people are asleep, and then whatever you channel to them, whatever you wish for them in meditation will get to their subconscious mind very, very quickly because their egoic mind, their conscious mind is not awake. So I tried this on my, people with whom I had trouble getting along. It was a little bit iffy, sticky, and miraculously just a few days later, our relationship transformed. And I think that also on a logical point of view, by saying this, you reclaim your power back because you're saying and declaring that from this moment onwards, our relationship is established in love and light. And that you're acknowledging that that person is a good person. So you're no longer playing the victim-aggressor game. That's gone. So once you step out of that victim or aggressor cycle, that vicious cycle, you're stepping into your own light. And by doing so, that is your best protection. I really hope this helps in your in supporting positive, healthy relationships with folks, because really, honestly, this is one of the most challenging things in the world, is communicating and relating with people. No matter what field you are, the biggest obstacles and challenges we have is in dealing with other people. But actually, deeply so, is how do we deal with our own afflictive emotions? And understanding that energy is a frequency. Whatever we're thinking about other people, they can already receive it without you having to go text them. They're already getting your thoughts to them. You don't have to say it, they already know. You like them, they know it. You don't like them, they know it. Like, we are very, very intuitive creatures. We're very, very divine. So therefore, if you send out positive rays of light and love to the world knows it, receives it, and will reciprocate. Remember that the world and the people around you, circumstances and events are all a manifestation of your creation. You have birthed them. So therefore, we can take responsibility and accountability for our own lives because we have no control over other people. How other people think, act, and do, we cannot influence, but we can influence what's happening here. We can influence how we treat others, how we think about others, what we say to others, and that's what we have in terms of our control. I wish you love and light. Shri's Inner Circle. Mwah! Beautiful day.